old days. Ah, the good old bad old days. Looking around the world that surrounds me, I thank good God above. But I have found one thing astounds me, the world's still full of love. And I realize come rain or come shine, they're yours and they're mine, all these crazy, mad old days. In war or in peace, they still never cease to amaze. Ah, there's no in between, they don't worship or shoot ya. Still I have a feeling in the far future, people will say when they look back at today, those were the good old, bad old days. People will say when they look back at today, those were the good old, bad old days.
It better be soon. It's practically midnight and so far nothing. Zero. Here I am, here, over here. Stop taking all year.
When do the good things start? Assuming they do. Can anyone clue me if I am not mistaken? Somebody's taken their time. It looks like I'm stuck with my party hat.
Won't have no use for that noise maker. No takers. Okay.
I'm gonna close my eyes and count up to 10. Then ask you again, world, whatever fun you may have, what do you say, have a heart? When do the good things start?
When do the good things start? I'll pack a small case, the time and the place, please. I think I'll wear my blue dress, yellow, no blue, yes, I think I'll wear my pink. When do the good things start? Don't wanna be late, I gotta know straight out. I got some treats I'd part with if you don't start without me. They're sugar-free.
Hey, where's my party hat? I'll get my party hat.
Forget it.
I bet it's for me. When do the good things start? Maybe they have path for world travel. I'll think I'll wear my formal. I'll give me a holler, sweetheart. When
Do the good things start? Break out the root beer and in a few licks you can teach this old dog new tricks. Won't need an invite in like a flash kid. All that it takes is a dash of panache, kid. When there's a party, they beg me to crash, kid. When does the bus depart? Don't go without me. You know that I'll be there, 'cause I'm a born free loader. Pie a la motor, Big Macs, and I make tracks. Where's my lampshade? I do mean lampshade. I mean have my vamp played. Good and loud and clear the floor for me. One more root beer, then no more for me.
I just close my eyes and count up to 10. Then ask you again, well, whatever fun you may have. What do you say?
All that it takes is a dash of panache, kid. When there's a party, they beg me to crash. welcome to our New Year's Eve countdown concert. We're so glad you're here. Now, in our opening number, we were singing When Did the Good Things Start? And that's a song by Hal Hackedy and Larry Grossman from a musical called Snoopy. Now, they are saying, when does it start? And some of us in 2020 probably said the same thing all year. But we are going to have fun tonight. And we're going to sing songs of hope and songs of laughter and songs of looking forward to what's going to come in 2021. Because we all know 2020 was a challenging year, where 2021 is going to be a lot better, I'm sure. Our first two songs are from the Broadway writers. The first is by Frank Lesser, the man that wrote Guys and Dolls. He wrote a little song before that called What Are You Doing New Year's Eve? And we have our own Lisa Prieto to sing it for you tonight. And then I do a song by John Kander and Fred Ebb. Those are the guys that wrote Cabaret in Chicago, from a musical called The Happy Time. And it's all about being the life of the party. So let's get this party started.
Maybe it's much too early in the game. Oh, but I thought I'd ask you just the same. What are you doing New Year's? New Year's Eve. Wonder whose arms will hold you good and tight when it's exactly 12 o'clock that night, welcoming in the new year, New Year's Eve. Maybe I'm crazy to suppose I'd ever be the one you chose out of the 1,000 invitations you'll receive. But just in case I stand one little chance, here comes the jackpot question in advance. What are you doing New Year's Eve? Maybe I'm crazy to suppose I'd ever be the one you chose out of the 1,000 invitations you'll receive. Oh, but in case I stand one little chance, here comes the jackpot question in advance. What are you doing New Year's? New Year's Eve. Hey, what you doing New Year's Eve?
Of course, it's nice to wear a red paper hat. Of course, it's good to know the wine isn't flat. But though you take a certain comfort from that, you better have me there, the life of the party. Of course, it's nice to see the streamers are strung, to know the guest list is appealingly young. But if you want to hear that bell really rung, you better have me there, the life of the party. Oh no, you wouldn't want the night to be a bore, to have them gazing fondly at the door. So why not have the guarantee the fun's about to begin when I come swaggering in? Of course, it's nice when candles gleam everywhere, when there are lanterns swinging high in the air. But if you really want a snappy affair, you better have me there, the life of the party, to bring the party to life. Listen, if your festivities include a soiree, you ought to give it ease the easiest way. Beside the caviar and chocolate souffle, you better have me there, the party. Of course, it's nice to see the streamers are strung, to know the guest list is appealingly young. But if you want to hear that bell really rung, you better have me there. The life of the party, oh no, you wouldn't want it getting very dull, becoming one uninterrupted lull. So why not have the guarantee the fun's about to begin when I come swaggering in? Of course, it's nice to have a yellow balloon, to know the orchestra is playing in tune. But if you really want it high as the moon, you better have me there. The life of the party, the life of the party, to bring every party to life. Boom, 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 boom. Time is a very interesting thing. I had a friend say of 2020 that the hours dragged by, but the weeks flew by, and I think many of us had that same experience. These next three songs are about time, and they're from multiple sources. The first is a beautiful song by the Beatles entitled Yesterday, and Nathan's going to sing that for us. And then Rebecca Stevenson's going to do a song by Rodgers and Hart called I Didn't Know What Time It Was. And that's going to be followed by a song from the 70s troubadour named Jim Croce entitled Time in a Bottle, sung by our own Chris Cordero. Enjoy.
Yesterday, all my troubles seemed so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believed it yesterday. Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly. Why'd she have to go? I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Why'd she had to go? I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday.
Once I was young, yesterday perhaps, danced with Jim and Paul and kissed some other chaps. Once I was young, but never was naive. I thought I had a trick or two up my imaginary sleeve. And now I know I was naive. I didn't know what time it was. Then I met you. Oh, what a lovely time it was. How sublime it was too. I didn't know what day it was. You held my hand, warm like the month of May it was. And I'll say it was grand, grand to be alive, to be young, to be mad, to be yours boys say I'm all your own. I didn't know what year it was. Life was no prize. I wanted love, and here it was, shining out of your eyes. I'm wise, and I know what time it is now.
If I could save time in a bottle, the first thing that I'd like to do is to save every day till eternity passes away, just to spend them with you. If I could make days last forever, if words could make wishes come true, I'd save every day like a treasure, and then again I would spend them with you. But there never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do once you find them. I've looked around enough to know you're the one I want to go through time with. If I had a box just for wishes and dreams that would never come true, the box would be empty except for the memory of how they were answered by you. But there never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do once you find them. I've looked around enough to know you're the one I want to go through time with.
We all know that hope springs eternal in the human heart, and hope is something we all have for a better year in 2021. Emily Dickinson once wrote, "Hope is the thing with feathers," to which Woody Allen once wrote, "No, the thing with feathers is my Uncle Irving. Hope is something else." But tonight we've got some songs about hope, and this first one is from the musical Damn Yankees, written by Richard Adler and Jerry Ross, and it's a great song that I'm going to sing with Jessica Ulbrich, entitled "You Gotta Have Heart." That will be followed by a beautiful Oscar-nominated song from the show Mahogany called "Do You Know Where You're Going To?", sung by our own Emily Szymanski. Listen, Jessica. You gotta have heart. All you really need is heart. When your luck is saying you'll never win, that's when the grin should start. You gotta have hope. Mustn't sit around and mope. Nothing's half as bad as it may appear. We'll wait till next year and hope. When your luck is batting zero, keep your chin up off the floor. Lady, you could be a hero. You could open any door, there's nothing to it but to do it. You gotta have heart. Miles and miles and miles of heart. Oh, it's fine to be a genius, of course, but keep that old horse before the cart. So what the heck's the use of crying? Why should we curse? It's gotta get better, 'cause it can't get worse. And to add to it, we've got heart. You get the picture?
I think so.
All right, take it away.
When your luck is batting zero, get your chin up off the floor. Hey, mister, soldier, you can be a hero. You can open any door, there's nothing to it but to do it. You gotta have heart, miles and miles and miles of heart. Oh, it's fine to be a genius, of course, but keep that old horse before the cart.
So what the heck's the use of crying?
Why should we curse?
It's gotta get better.
'Cause it can't get worse.
And to add to it, we've got heart.
We've got heart. We've got heart. Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that life is showing you? Where are you going to? Do you know? Do you get what you're hoping for? When you look behind you, there's no open door. What are you hoping for? Do you know? Once we were standing still in time, chasing the fantasies that filled our minds. You knew how I loved you, but my spirit was free, laughing at the questions that you once asked of me. Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that life is showing you? Where are you going to? Do you know? Do you get what you're hoping for? When you look behind you, there's no open door. What are you hoping for? Do you know? Now looking back on all we've had, we let so many dreams just slip through our hands. Why must we wait so long before we can see how sad the answers to those questions can be? Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that life is showing you? Where are you going to? Do you know? Do you get what you're hoping for? When you look behind you, there's no open door. What are you hoping for? Do you know?
On New Year's Eve, we all make predictions and we make resolutions for what's to come. And we all have great aspirations for what's to happen. We've got two songs that follow that idea right now. The first is a song from the show The Roar of the Grease Paint, The Smell of the Crowd, which was written by Leslie Brickus and Anthony Newley. And it's going to be sung by our own Will Toro. It's entitled Nothing Can Stop Me Now. Then, right after that, we have a wonderful song from Funny Girl. Funny Girl has music by Julie Stein and lyrics by Bob Merrill. And it's usually a solo, but tonight it's a quartet. It is called Don't Rain on My Parade.
Stand well back, I'm coming through. Nothing can stop me now. Watch out, world, I'm warning you. Nothing can stop me now. Now I know that there is a promised land. I'm gonna find it, and how. Hope is high and I'm gonna cling to it. Tie every string to it, give everything to it. I'll make all my dreams come true before my final bow. How I'll do it, who can say? But I know I will someday. Watch out, world, I'm on my way. Nothing can stop me now. I'll shall find success today. Nothing can stop me now. Yesterday was yesterday. Nothing can stop me now. Now I know the future is mine to have. I'm hereby making a vow. From now on, I'm gonna begin again. Stick out my chin again. Go in and win again. Get you gone, you sky of gray. Farewell, you furrowed brow. Now my future's crystal clear. No more woe for me to fear. I'm gonna stand this world upon its ear, and I'll succeed somehow. I'll walk 1,000,000 miles for life's full of smiles. Nothing can stop me now.
Don't tell me not to live, just sit and putter. Life's candy and the sun's a ball of butter. Don't bring around a cloud to rain on my parade.
Don't tell me not to fly, I simply got to. If someone takes a spill, it's me and not you. Who told you you're allowed to rain on my parade? How much my band out? I'll beat my drum. And if I'm fanned out, your turn at bat, sir. At least I didn't fake it, hat, sir. I guess I didn't make it.
But whether I'm the rose of sheer perfection, a freckle on the nose of life's complexion, the cinder or the shiny apple of his eye,
I gotta fly once, I gotta try once, only can die once, right, sir?
Ooh, life is juicy, juicy, and you see I gotta have my bite, sir. Get ready for me, love, 'cause I'm a comer. I simply gotta march, my heart's a drummer. Don't bring around a cloud to rain on my parade.
I'm gonna live and live now. Get what I want, I know how. One roll for the whole shebang. One throw, that bell will go clang. Eye on the target and wham. One shot, one gunshot, and bam! Hey, Mr. Rusty, here I am.
How much my band out, I'll beat my drum.
And if I'm fanned out, your turn at bat, sir. At least I didn't fake it, hat, sir. Guess I didn't make it. Get ready for me, love, 'cause I'm a comer.
I've simply gotta march, my heart's a drummer. Nobody, no, nobody is gonna rain on my
Even though this year has been very challenging, we are so happy to spend New Year's Eve with you, even though we are online and not in person. But we do hope to have the theater up and running in person in the year 2021. Now, these concerts have been a great benefit to all of us here at the theater, to have a little chance to perform and a little chance to keep the theater going. And we cannot do it without your help. So if you have it in your heart or in your checkbook to give a little donation to us to help us get through these next months, we would love that so much. If you don't, it doesn't matter. These are free of charge, and we love that you are here and holding on and supporting us like all the other theaters in the country right now. We are having trouble. They predict Broadway will be opening by the summer, and the London West End stages, same thing. And we hope to open as soon as we possibly can. And we thank you for staying with us on this journey and enjoying great music along the way. Now we have two songs now, all about time. And the first is called Time After Time, and it is a standard written by Julie Stein, and we have the most wonderful person I can think of to sing it for us tonight, our very own, I said very own 3 times, Lisa Prieto, but that's how much we love her. And then something different, a song from the movie Dirty Dancing, sung by Jason Mann and Emily Szymanski, entitled I Had the Time of My Life. And I was going to do the Dirty Dancing choreography during it, but they told me no, don't do it. So I'll be off stage. Enjoy these 2 numbers.
Time after time, I tell myself that I'm so lucky to be loving you. So lucky to be the one you run to see in the evening when the day is through. I only know what I know. The passing years will show. You've kept my love so young, so new. And time after time, I tell myself that I'm so lucky to be loving you. Time after time, I tell myself that I'm so lucky to be loving you. So lucky to be the one you run to see in the evening when the day is through. I only know what I know. The passing years will show. You've kept my love so young, so new. And time after time, I tell myself that I'm so lucky to be loving you. So lucky to be loving you.
Now I had the time of my life. No, I never felt like this before. Yes, I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you.
'Cause I've had the time of my life, and I owe it all to you.
I've been waiting for so long. Now I finally found someone to stand by me.
We saw the writing on the wall as we felt this magical fantasy.
Now with passion in our eyes, there's no way we could disguise it secretly. So we'll take each other's hand, 'cause we seem to understand the urgency. Just remember,
You're the one that
I can't get enough of.
So I tell you something.
This could be love because
I've had the time of my life. No, I never felt this way before.
I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you. Hey, baby.
With my body and my soul, I want you more than you'll ever know.
So we'll just let it go. Don't be afraid to lose control.
Yes, I know what's on your mind when you say, stay with me tonight.
Stay with me. Just remember, you're the one thing
I can't get enough of.
So I'll tell you something. This could be love because I've had the time of my life. No, I've never felt this way before.
Yes, I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you, 'cause I had the time of my life, and I searched through every open door till I found the truth, and I owe it all to you.
Now I've had the time of my life, and I've never felt this way
Never
before.
felt this way.
Yes, I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you.
'Cause I had the time of my life. No, I've never felt this way before. Yes, I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you, 'cause I had the time of my life, and I've searched through every open door till I found the truth, and I owe it all to you.
Even though the theater is closed, these concerts have given us a great chance to sing some wonderful music and have some great performers come in. And you get to see us up close and personally, what you might not get to see otherwise. And we're having a great time tonight. And I get to sing a duet now with my good friend Nathan. And this is a song that is actually two songs from two different musicals that were put together as a conglomeration. They're both written by John Kander and Fred Ebb. Again, the gentleman that wrote Cabaret and Chicago. The first song is called I Don't Remember You. And it's a young man singing about a love that he hasn't seen for many years, and he hasn't seen this girl, and he's saying that he doesn't remember her, but of course he does. And that's from a musical called The Happy Time. And then I sing a song called Sometimes a Day Goes By, which is a beautiful song that they wrote for a musical called Woman of the Year. The two shows were about 15 years apart, but for a musical review called And the World Goes Round, they found a way to interject them. So here comes myself and Nathan singing I Don't Remember You, Sometimes a Day Goes By. I hope you enjoy this.
I don't remember you. I don't remember you. I don't recall a single thing we used to say or do. What dancing in the park, what laughter in the dark, what smoldering fireplace that lit your face with every spark. And if I left you once before, somehow I can't recall it anymore. That was another girl. You're not at all like her, though for an instant when you touched me, I believed you were. But I was wrong. This moment I can't, I won't, I don't remember you. That was another time and place. Although you bear a faint resemblance, you're another face. Yes, I was wrong. This moment is new. Because I can't, I won't, I don't remember you.
Sometimes a day goes by, one whole entire day, when I don't think of her. 24 hours pass, I look around and find that I haven't thought of her, not even when it's somewhere we used to go, not even if it's someone we used to know. It's hardly every day, it's most unusual, in fact. I can't remember when, but sometimes a day goes by when I don't think of her till morning comes, and then there she is again.
I don't remember you.
Sometimes a day goes by, one whole entire day, when I haven't thought of her, not even when I'm somewhere we used to go, not even if that's someone we used to know.
That was another girl. You're not at all like her, though for an instant I believed you were.
Sometimes a day goes by when I don't think of her till morning comes, and then there she is Performers always have to have things to be happy about, and we have to have something to help us along. Although a lot of performers have not worked for 9 months or so, we keep going and we keep doing these wonderful songs and shows for you. These are 2 songs all about feeling good and feeling positive, and we think that's what we need going into 2021. The first one is from Leslie Bricusse and Anthony Newley's The Roar of the Grease Paint, The Smell of the Crowd, and it is entitled Feeling Good. And it's going to be sung unlike you've ever heard it before by our own Jason Mann. And then Will and Jessica are going to sing a Johnny Mercer standard entitled Accentuate the Positive, Eliminate the Negative. If you know it, sing along. Enjoy.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom on a tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, a new day, a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. Dragonfly out in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you know it? Butterflies all having fun, you know what I mean. Sleep in peace when day is done, that's what I mean. And it's a new one, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. For me. Stars when you shine, you know how I feel. Scent of the pine, you know how I feel. Freedom is mine, and I know how I feel. It's this new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life, it's new life for me. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I feel so good. I'm feeling good. So good.
You gotta accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, and latch on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In Between.
You gotta spread joy up to the maximum, bring gloom down to the minimum, and laugh faith or pandemonium's liable to walk upon the scene.
To illustrate her last remark, Jonah in the whale, Noah in the ark. What did they do just when everything looked so dark? Man, they said you gotta accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, and latch on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. No, don't mess with Mr. In Between.
You better accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, and latch on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In Between.
You gotta spread joy up to the maximum and bring gloom down to the minimum, and have faith or pandemonium's liable to walk upon the scene.
To illustrate his last remark, Jonah in the whale, Noah in the ark.
What did they do just when everything looked so dark? Man, they said you better accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, and latch on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. No, don't mess with Mr. In Between. No, don't mess with Mr. Mr. In Between.
In 1963, Judy Garland had her own television series for CBS, and she had wonderful guest stars come on. But one of my favorite moments was when she had both Ethel Merman and Barbra Streisand visiting her show at the same time, Barbra Streisand being her special guest star. And there was a moment where Barbara and Judy sat down and sang two songs interwoven. One song was called Get Happy, which Judy had introduced in a movie called Summer Stock. And the other was a standard from the 1930s entitled Happy Days Are Here Again. Tonight, we have Taryn and Rebecca recreating that great moment from 1963 with Happy Days Are Here Again, Get Happy. I think you'll enjoy this.
Forget your trouble. Happy days. Come on, get happy. Are here again. You better chase all your cares away. Are clear again. Shout hallelujah. So let's sing that song. Come on, get happy. A cheer again. Get ready for the judgment day. The sun is shining all together. Come on, get happy. Shout it now. The Lord is waiting to take your hand. Can doubt it now. Shout hallelujah. So let's tell the world and just get happy. About it now. We're happy going to the promised land. We're heading across the river. Soon your cares will all be gone. There'll be no more from now on. From now on, forget your troubles and just get happy. You better chase all your blues away. Shout hallelujah and just get happy. Cheer again. Happy times, happy nights, happy days are here again.
For the film version of Cabaret, they added a song for Liza Minnelli written by John Kander and Fred Ebb. A song about a young girl who's hoping that this relationship that she's starting is going to be the one. It is entitled Maybe This Time, and it's one of my favorite songs from musical theater. And tonight we have Jessica Ulbrich to perform it for you.
Maybe this time I'll be lucky. Maybe this time he'll stay. Maybe this time, for the first time, love won't hurry away. He will hold me fast. I'll be home at last. Not a loser anymore, like the last time and the time before. Everybody loves a winner, so nobody loved me. Lady peaceful, lady happy, that's what I long to be. All the odds are they're in my favor. Something's bound to begin. It's gotta happen sometime. Maybe this time I'll win. 'Cause everybody, oh, they love a winner. So nobody loved me. Lady peaceful, lady happy, that's what I long to be. Well, all the odds are they're in my favor. Something's bound to begin. It's gotta happen sometime. Maybe this time, I'll
This next song is a song written by Cole Porter, written for a musical entitled Dewberry Was a Lady, and later featured in a film called High Society. Well, thinking myself an amateur lyricist, I thought it might be fun to rewrite the lyrics to have a little bit to do with this past year we've had. And I've asked Nathan to sing it with me. It is called Well, Did You Ever? And it's our look at some of the stranger things of the year 2020. Well, Nathan, here it is, almost 2021, and I thought we should do at least one song about 2020.
Oh no, a song about 2020. I can only imagine.
It's a song about a wonderful party, like the party we're having here.
Sure, okay.
And it's got a tune by Cole Porter, so I think we'll have fun.
All right, let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Here we are, the year is done.
I can't say it was lots of fun.
Well, did you ever? What a swell party this is.
Folks stayed home for quite a bit.
That's why Tiger King became a hit.
Goodness.
Well, did you ever? What a swell party this is. How odd,
How strange.
to rearrange a year of shows till heaven knows.
How weird.
How wild, I'm just beguiled.
I'm so perplexed.
I hardly know which day is next. That's true, I don't.
Goodness, I've lost track of all the days.
You got another story for me?
Sure. Have you heard that Mrs. Vale hoarded toilet paper and then went to jail?
Well, did you ever? What a swell party this is. Did you hear our dear friend John was told he looked better when his mask was on?
Oh, that's rough.
Well, did you ever? What a swell party this is. All right, that was good. That went well.
All right, I
We
think
got
so.
more stories, though. Some more stories.
Oh boy, so many
Yeah,
stories.
I
about
got a
this
story.
year.
Oh, about my relatives, there's lots of stories.
boy.
Here we go. Did you hear my dear Aunt Sue voted for Trump and Biden too?
Oh my goodness.
Well, did you ever? What a swell party this is.
I have one. I have heard from those who know Florida might get a foot of snow.
Well, nothing shocks us. What a swell party this is. No haircuts,
No flicks,
much politics, no parties,
no room,
except on Zoom. No Lysol,
no soap,
but still
some hope. No need to dress at all.
but wear some pants on a video call.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
mad that we have to remind someone to do that.
Yep.
Have you heard it's in the stars? Next July we collide with Mars. Well, did you ever? What a not so swell again. What the hell again? Year it was.
We now have 3 songs that deal with hope and anticipation, and that's something all of us have here at New Year's Eve time. The first song is called Who Can I Turn To? And it's from the musical The Roar of the Grease Paint, The Smell of the Crowd, and it'll be sung by Will Toro. The second song is from a short-lived musical by Jerry Herman entitled Mac and Mabel, and it is entitled Time Heals Everything, and that'll be sung by Rebecca Stevenson. And to round out this trio of songs, we have our own Taryn Holzhauer singing a wonderful song by Cy Coleman and Carolyn Lee entitled The Best Is Yet to Come. I think you'll enjoy all 3 of these songs.
Who can I turn to when nobody needs me? My heart wants to know, and so I must go where destiny leads me. With no star to guide me and no one beside me, I'll go on my way, and after the day, the darkness will hide me. And maybe tomorrow I'll find what I'm after. I'll throw off my sorrow, beg, steal, or borrow my share of laughter. With you I could learn to. With you, what a new day. But who can I turn to if you turn away? With no star to guide me and no one beside me, I'll go on my way, and after the day, the darkness will hide me. And maybe tomorrow I'll find what I'm after. Throw off my sorrow, beg, steal, or borrow my share of laughter. With you, I could learn to. With you, what a new day. But who can I turn to if you turn away?
Time heals everything. April, August. If I'm patient, the break will mend. And one fine morning, the hurt will end. So make the moments fly. Autumn, winter. I'll forget you by next year, some year, though it's hell that I'm going through. Some Tuesday, Thursday, April, August, autumn, winter. some year. Time heals everything. Time heals everything but loving you. So make the moments fly. Autumn, winter, I'll forget you by next year, some year. Though it's hell that I'm going through, some Tuesday, Thursday, April, August, autumn, winter, next year, some year. Time heals everything. Time heals everything but loving you.
Out of the tree of life, I just picked me a plum. You came along and everything started to hum. Still, it's a real good bet, the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come, and babe, won't it be fine? You think you've seen the sun, but you ain't seen it shine. Wait till the warm-up's underway. Wait till our lips have met. Wait till you see that sunshine day. You ain't seen nothing yet. The best is yet to come, and babe, won't it be fine? The best is yet to come, come the day you're mine. Come the day you're mine. I'm gonna teach you to fly. We've only tasted the wine. We're gonna drain that cup dry. Wait till your charms are right for these arms to surround. You think you've flown before, but you ain't left the ground. Wait till you're locked in my embrace. Wait till I draw you near. Wait till you see that sunshine place. Ain't nothing like it here. The best is yet to come, and babe, won't it be fine? The best is yet to come, come the day you're mine.
We have a lot of fun with our performers here. And remember, all our performers at the Francis Wilson Playhouse are all volunteers, both during our regular season and for these concerts. They love performing for you, and they love to hear your feedback too. And we've had some wonderful letters, donations, and wonderful cards come in throughout the year while we've been doing these concerts, and you can keep them coming. We would love that so much. Now, we have a very fun thing. This is a song, an iconic song from a show by Rodgers and Hammerstein entitled The Sound of Music. And it's a song in which the children are singing to the guests at a party before they go off to bed. And we thought, we're all kids at heart, so why not do our own version of it? So here we are with some new lyrics about the year 2020 and how much we'd love for that year to go away. And the song is called So Long, Farewell. And I think you'll get the rest. Enjoy.
There's a loud sort of clanging from the clock in the hall, and the bells in the steeple too. We've had quite a year, and there's just one word to use, and the word to use would be cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. The year is done, they tell us, but firmly they compel us to say goodbye. saying goodnight.
3 months, lockdown, my hair was quite a sight.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, adieu.
No paper towels for you and you and you.
So long, farewell, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen.
I beg to never live this year again.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.
My bank account is gonna make me cry. I
It's got to end. There's nothing more to try. I Zoom, I tweet, online I live no lie.
2020 will go away, but I won't cry.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. Goodbye to the virus and the riots and the fires. Goodbye to the recounts and the lockdowns and the liars.
It's there. It's almost time for 2021 to begin, and our cast is ready to do a wonderful countdown for you to the big finale. The song they're going to sing at midnight is one that I love. It's from the musical La Cage aux Folles, written by Jerry Herman, and it's called The Best of Times. And it might seem odd that we're saying that now, but the best of times really is now, because we have to make the most of any situation that's thrown at us, and we hope that you feel that same way. We will be back. We will be back on our stage. We'll also be back online and have some more shows for you as well. We can't thank you enough for being a part of the Francis Wilson Playhouse family. And if you're new to us or whether you've been with us for years and years, we thank you and hope you'll have a wonderful, wonderful year coming up. And now I present the cast with the countdown to midnight.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Happy New Year!
The best of times is now. What's left of summer but a faded rose? The best of times is now. As for tomorrow, well, who knows? Who knows?
Don't you realize we're living today? I'm happy to say, in the good old, bad old days. Taking the breaks and making mistakes in the good old, bad old ways. Some people say they long for the old days to take them way back when. I'd sooner stay right here in the gold days than go through that again. Seems to me you're either out or you're in. You lose or you win in these sad old, glad old days. You're poor or you're rich, who knows which is which anyway.